How you doing? Good. You guys, in the second half, you shut them out. What happened in the second half? How were you able to do that?
It was just the coaches, what they told us in halftime in the locker room, and they got us mentally prepared, ready for the second half, and we went out there and performed.
It's your first 2-sack game in the NFL. What worked for you?
I don't know, going over the film throughout the week with Matt Leo and, telling us what each O-lineman is good at and what they're not good at, and just taking that into the game.
Take me through those sacks individually. Do you remember the plays and what happened?
Yeah, the first sack, I almost missed them. I guess I need to work on my tackling, but shit, I almost missed them. But it was had the second move come in and seen him step up off. I think Haason had rushed off the edge and made the quarterback step up. So I went back outside and made a hit on QB. And then the second sack, I had to slide, and the center was a little heavy, so I just went around him and went down and got the sack.
How good was it getting pressure being able to get pressure on the staff and what the way he was getting the ball out and people cup and everything?
I can't hear you, my bad.
How big was it to get pressure on Stafford when he was getting the ball out so quickly that couldn't cover?
Yeah, it was very good. Starting off the game, they was getting the ball out pretty quick, and we analyzed that as the D-line and realized that they trying to move fast, get us tired. So we need to either get faster rushes or that's it. Just get back there faster, and that's what we did.
How did you get faster rushing? How were you guys able to do that?
We had really learned their snap. We had a lot of fans out there, so it was loud. So they had the little hand movement on the snap. And it was really like the second time they threw it is when they was going to snap it. And I used that as a point or whatever, and I used that to get off faster. My bad.
So the fans kind of helped you with that?
Oh, yeah, the fans help for sure. The Eagles fans help every week. It's always packed, away game, home games, whatever.
Your first game today without Fletcher Cox, what was it like for the group without him?
It was different. Fletcher, he's always talk to me, or I work out with him pregame, and he got some of that set up, and just doing that without him, it felt a little different. But I know he's watching. He's very proud of us, and on to the next.
Were you able to talk with him pregame at all? Or?
No, I didn't get a chance to talk to him, but I'm gonna text him after this.
I know you were excited to maybe meet Aaron Donald after the game. Did you get a chance to do that?
I ain't get no chance to meet him. Yeah, it was a couple of Georgia boys over there, so we had to take a picture. But by the time we was done, I didn't see Aaron Donald.
Sorry, I just already asked about lining up with Jordan a lot more. How special was it?
It was very special, man. Just me and him running out, dapping each other up, said, man, let's do this. And, it just gave me a boost of confidence to go out there and play my best game.
Each week, are you feeling more and more unstoppable?
No, I wouldn't say unstoppable. I still got a lot to improve, man. There's a lot of plays out there where I could have won my rep, but, I got blocked that rep. So I just got to get better every week.
Yes, sir. It looked like on the play after your second sack, you got a double, you beat that well in the end zone. How did you talk to what happened on that play?
Yeah, I did the same thing off the little cadence they have. I fired off the ball, broke through both, and it was a little pull, but on to the next play. I got to make the next play.
Jalen, this might sound like a dumb question, but do you and Haason, the other outside rushers, are you guys able to coordinate what you're doing at all? Like, I'm going to do this to kind of flush the quarterback to you or one way or another. Does that actually happen out there?
Yes, sir. If you see, it's me and the DNs or any D lineman in the DNs, we're always communicating what we want to do, what we've seen throughout the game, and try to work that and see if it works and try different things.
Ready for my opportunities when they come, and when they do, I try to make the most of them. And I got more opportunities today than I usually do. So, Jay was doing a good job of giving me space to run, and I was able to make the most of my opportunities, and that's what I always want to do.
I saw you celebrating a few times after running first down with your block, so I know you enjoyed that. But how did it feel to get involved in the passing game today after somewhat of a slow start to the season?
Yeah, it always feels good. The best part of football for me is catching the ball and running routes, things like that. But I love everything with the tight end position, being able to block and different things like that. But it felt good. That first drive was a lot of fun. But at the same time, we just got to stay patient, and whatever's working, we got to continue to stick with and just wait for the opportunities, because with the team we have, we're so special, and it might not come every week, but when it comes, we got to make them.
Do you think that's going to be a jumping off point for you in the passing game?
It all depends on what the defense is going to do to us, who the defense wants to stop, and what the game plan looks like going into the week. And it changes every week. We got a really special offense. We can run the ball. Got great running backs. Got great receivers on the outside. So you just gotta be ready for your opportunities when they come, because it's tough not to throw AJ the ball when he's one-on-one. It's tough not to throw Smitty the ball when he's one-on-one. So you just got to be patient and make the most of the opportunities you get.
At what point today did you realize it could be a big game for you, receiving wise?
Early on, I think I caught the second play of the game, and that felt good to get it going early. And then they threw it to Jade Signal to smoke to me on right after that, and I was able to run through a safety. So that just kind of got my juices flowing, and I figured from there, whatever opportunity I had, I was going to make it count.
The yards after catch have been such a big part of your game. We haven't really seen that yet until today. What do you think got that going? My back wasn't against the defense the whole time I was catching. I was able to catch some running down the field, running across the field where I have momentum, and it's harder for the defense to close fast when you're running full speed. So it gives you a little bit more time to be able to make a move on somebody.
So you talked about the game plan, Dallas. Did you kind of know you were going to get involved early, or is that just something that the defense was giving you?
You never really know with the game plan. Obviously, me, Smitty, and AJ are always heavily involved in the game plan, and it just really depends on what plays get called and what defense. So you don't always know if it's going to be a big game or not. You just got to stay patient and stay.
5-0, great start to the season. Thoughts about where you are right now?
Yeah, it's tough to win in this league, so really happy where we're at, and looking back at film, we got to get better, but we continue to find ways to win, and that's just a few signs of a great team. So we do got stuff we need to clean up, and we can be better for sure, and we're hungry for more for sure.
How were you able to remain so patient in the first 4 games without getting the ball done?
Every time I walk onto the field, I just thank God that I'm able to play this game, and it's a blessing to be here, and that's what it is for me. I don't want to complain and do all this stuff. It's a blessing to be out there. So I don't take anything for granted, and I'm just thankful that I get to play with a group of amazing guys.
What do you think? What do you think's next for it? How much you guys need to sustain it?
Yeah, man. It's just we talking to each other on the sideline. We know how the people gonna play us. You see how quick the ball getting out, but we got to keep coming. We can't get frustrated by it. Because at the end of the day, they start playing the game we wanted to play, and that's a drop back. When you're down, offense took care of us in that aspect. We went up 2 possessions, and we knew that they had 4-minute offense, and they got to pass it. So, we licking our chops at that point. But, they came in with a good game plan. I think we adjusted well in halftime. Halftime adjustments was real good by, Desai, and, man, we just went out there and executed the second half.
What were the biggest changes going into the second half?
Just keep going, and you start to see some of the stuff that where they was trying to hit us, and then once the DBs knew what they was doing a little bit, they start being able to just build that confidence even more. And so up front, it gave us a little more time too, and I think it just worked out well.
Looking at without Fletcher Cox, how do you think those young defensive tackles did in his place?
Oh yeah, it went good, man. Fletch definitely. His presence was felt as far as, his energy. We know what he brings to this game, and I think the guys just wanted to go out there and do it for him, man. I'm happy JC, JD, all the guys in the middle, they worked hard together, encouraged each other, and, this is what you're going to see for years to come, coming soon. JC got him 2 of them things, I'm happy for him.
At this point, what do you make of all the success he's had?
Man, I'm proud of him, because I know coming in, his draft stock dropped a little bit, but shoot, we took a chance, and I love it that it's paying off, because at the end of the day, people make mistakes, and people got stuff that happens in their life, and I'm just happy that how he did his due diligence, and got him in, and knew that we'd be taking care of him here, and I think he's happy to be here. So that's all you really want. He's a great teammate, a lot of fun, and I just want him to be him. At the end of the day, and being him, is all we want from him. And so it's working out. We can't wait. 5-0 right now. Just gotta keep putting the work in.
How different was it?
You
when I
said
had-
that was it. You said too
I
much.
was trying to something more.
Nah.
How different was it? Different was it for not having Fletch out there in the point toss? Did he tell you what to do? Or was that your
Nah, I know what to do. Shoot. If anything, Fletch know because of what I do. But no, it's cool though. I know I just had to talk a little more, like stuff that when we usually bring each other up. He usually have a word, I usually have a word for the team. This time it was me, Lane, and myself again. I had to do two things. So. And then Jalen finished it with bringing it up. But yeah, man, I think it was cool to just go out there and get the win. I know he was happy.
Yeah, I'm walking and walk through. So but this past Friday I got in trouble because there was too many balls on the ground. I dropped like three balls trying to catch the ball in one hand in practice. But I didn't even know I had the ball in my hand when I caught the ball in the game. So yeah.
But that drive was huge. I mean, the momentum changed.
Yeah, the momentum definitely changed. We went up at halftime, and then the defense came out, doing their thing. So it was definitely huge, and it changed the momentum of the whole entire game. So.
AJ, you said that you and Jalen, you feel like you guys have some stuff to work on. However, over the last 3 games, you've had over 100 receiving yards. I guess how encouraging is it the fact that you haven't hit your ceiling yet as a duo?
It's very encouraging, man, because we always striving to be better each and every day. We pushing each other. We really have high expectations of each other, and so like today, it was stuff out there we could be better and finish in the red zone. To be honest, I just think that's the deciding factor right now. I think we're putting it together, but just we finish in the red zone, man. These games are looking a little different, So we still working. It's a lot of improvement to a lot of stuff we can learn from. Most importantly, we got the win. So.
If you think of the drive before halftime, you drew the PI. That doesn't come up in the stat sheet. But how pivotal was that play to set up?
I don't like that play because I wanted a touchdown.
You want a touchdown.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I was mad at myself that I kind of let him pull me down. Okay. So I want the ball. If I can catch the ball, I never want the PI. So, but we got down there and Jalen scored touchdowns. So I'm okay with that too.
Do you appreciate the aggressiveness from Nick and Brian on that drive?
For sure. I think when we got down there, I think it was necessary. We definitely had to give us a chance to put it in the end zone. And instead of taking 3, we had a little time, and we knew we was going to try to throw a touchdown or throw it away. So. Mm-hmm.
You passed 5,000 career yards. Does that register with you?
Not at all, man. But just to hear that, it means the world because that means I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm on the right track. I'm putting my head down and keep working. It's a blessing, most importantly. So yeah.
You guys have talked about how it's going to be either you, Devontae, or Dallas to see Dallas get his game today. What does that mean?
It meant a lot, man, just to see him get going early, man. He, like I said, he gave us momentum early. Like when he was breaking tackles, that's huge, So he gave us the momentum, and he just kept going. Jalen kept finding him. That's one thing about Jalen. If you got the hot hand, he gonna feed you. So
you were raising the volume of the crowd.
Yeah.
Is that something you've done on the road before? Is that?
I just think coming into the stadium, man. I said today is gonna be a home game, and that's what it was, And so I just wanted to, change the atmosphere of the game and just let the fans do what they do, and they showed up, and we appreciate them. They all the way out here in LA, across the world, It doesn't go unnoticed, man. We love them, because they started chanting Eagles, you know what I'm saying? So we hear that, so it was like a home game, so yeah.
But yeah, it's hard. It's hard because like I said before, right? Excellent year we had last year, especially as a D-line. We put up historic numbers. So we know that people, we know that teams want to take us out of the game. They want to try to frustrate us and make sure that, we're not getting no momentum, no juice, and not contributing to the game.
This may sound dumb or ignorant, but can you and Jalen and the defensive tackles, do you plan off of each other, in terms of flushing the quarterback one way or another?
We're trying to. We're still learning in this thing, right? We got new DTs that's in this year, some younger guys that's in. I will say each week has just been better and better and better, right? Our young DTs are showing up. They're playing very well right now. And as this thing continues to go, we're going to continue to build chemistry, continue to learn each other and how each other likes to rush. And we'll be continue to play off of that. Other than that, right now we're really communicating very well. like when we are calling games and stuff like that. But like I said, we're still finding the chemistry. There's still more growth for us, and I think this thing is just going to keep stacking up and it's going to keep getting better as we continue to go out there, practice, and play with each other.
Is this what you meant by sacks coming away?
Yes, most definitely. When the sacks start rolling in, they roll in, and everybody gets their chance. Everybody gets their chance to eat. That's the beautiful thing about it. But this is kind of exactly what I meant. When I said once you start getting them, they just start coming in bunches, and like I said, that's exactly what I meant.
Did that chip slow you down at all on the second sack? Looked like
It tried. He tried to. Like I said, I was very aware when I saw Stafford move the running back up to my side. I knew exactly what I was getting, and I was able to take advantage of that, get him off of me, and go ahead and make my way to him.
When you look back at that, you guys shut them out in the second half. How impressive is that for you?
Very impressive. We came in here, and everybody was talking. All of our leaders, Slay, Sweaty, BG, everybody was talking. Hey, fellas, let's go out and play a better half of football. Come out the second half. Let's just settle down. Coaches came in and gave us the adjustments. But, hey, let's just settle down. Let's go out there. Let's be us. And we were able to do that. Played a way better second half. And just proud of the defense because we were able to go out there, shut them down, and help contribute to the win.
It wasn't just shutting them down. They didn't get the ball into your territory in the second half. Did you feel it as it was?
Most definitely. We knew that we knew that they would have to start holding on to the ball a little bit more, try to take some shots as the clock started winding down. Offense did a great job, chewing up the clock, putting more points on the board in the second half, which in turn gave the defense more time and opportunity to go out there, play, gave the D-line more time to go hunt at the end of the day.
Did you see Nick celebrating your sack?
Yes, I did. Yes, everybody. That was a crucial drive. And we just got, like I said, we got Sweaty, we got BG, we got our D tackles. We just got so many great playmakers. So I was just happy that that I could help contribute to the W's.
Second half, you guys shut them out.
Mm-hmm.
What changed?
I think we were just more aware of what they was trying to do to attack us, going into the second half, and we just stepped up and made plays.
Obviously, a lot of firepower on that offense. Did you just have to kind of settle down a little bit in the second half, and what changed just from looking at what they did in the first half?
I think definitely we just had to settle down, get adjusted, make adjustments throughout the defense, and then just be more aware of what they was trying to do to attack us. And also, we had some plays where we should have made, we could have came up with some turnovers, had some penalties, some bad spots. Of course, I played. I could have made a better play on that 3rd and 10. I think that was the end of the first half, and we just made those adjustments going into the second half.
Was it difficult because you guys had a few different guys rotating at the nickel spot? I mean, how tough is that to just make sure everyone's on the same page?
I think it's tough. Anytime you got moving parts in the defense, but fortunately we got some smart guys on our defense. We was able to handle the adjustments and, just do our job within those adjustments that we were making.
Impressed that Roby was able to play as much as he did just getting here?
Oh, yeah, definitely. That shows what type of pro he is, take care of his body, making sure he knows his assignment once he goes into the game. So I was definitely impressed with what he showed today.
When you guys get up in a game like that, and obviously they're going to have to try to throw the ball downfield a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
and you see the defensive line get after it, do you kind of recognize that the structure of the game is about to change a little bit?
I wouldn't say I noticed that the structure of the game is changing, but I definitely, as I'm guarding my receiver and I start hearing our fans yell, because it was pretty much like a home game for us. I know we did something good, and I turn around, D-linemen are celebrating and stuff, and that makes me happy. So anytime our D-line is hunting like that, especially towards the end of the game, I feel more confident in my job.
Slay was mentioning that he was trying to put himself in at the nickel, and it was kind of throwing things off, and then everything settled down in the second half. What did you see as far as that? Did things get simplified in the second half for you guys?
I think we just got back to for one, we was more aware of what they was trying to do to like open targets and make more room for the special guys with 10, Cooper Kupp, and 17. But I do know that just having Slay being able to move around and be at nickel we did have to communicate a lot more. Because that was kind of an adjustment that we made within the game. But I feel like we was able to handle it well, and of course, when we got to the second half, I feel like we got back to what we was planning on doing.
Slay, that second half, you guys shut them out. What changed?
We're not there just executed. First half, we were a little discombobulated, as in just a whole. I tried to go in the nickel and wasn't understanding what was going on, so we gave up a play with that 7 cut. So we just got back to the basics, just because Coop was having to start off pretty fast. So I was like, hey coach, I got to get on him because he's getting hot, and I ain't want him to get too hot. But then we coaches came back in the second half, like, we just go back to the basic and just go get the job done, just play fast and play hard, and not then execute it.
So that was a difficult spot for Mario and Eli.
Yeah, young guys.
They were throwing everybody in there.
Yeah.
How difficult did that make it for the communication part?
I mean, not really communicate, because we all know how to communicate with each other. We do a great job at that. We just, you know what I'm saying? Cooper's one of the best receivers in the league, so it's just, he's cool. You know what I'm saying? He have 18,000 yards for a reason. He get a lot of targets. He makes a lot of great catches. So guys, we got to just, get on him.
How impressed were you with Bradley's ability to step right in and play 20, 25 snaps?
Great. A veteran presence. You know what he's doing, man. He came out there. This whole week he been in the meeting room, getting it in, understanding, learning fast as he could. Did a great job going out there, man. He made a couple plays, made a great tackles, great coverage. He did the job, man. He stepped up real big for us, man. That's good for a veteran presence.
You said you simplified things in the second half. What do you mean?
Just like going back to what we need to do, like I said, we were trying to find a way to get our best guys on their best guys, and with all that movement they doing on their offense, it was just tough to communicate it all, because during the week I ain't practiced there, so you know what I'm saying. So I'm like looking, not knowing what's going on. Then coach is like, hey, let's just go back to the basics. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to be the one that just step up. Like I said, I'm one of the best in the business, and Coop is one of the best, so I had one to get on him, but communication was just real difficult.
What's that like to look up after the game and see you guys shut them out in the second half?
What it look like?
Yeah, what's that feel like?
Yeah, because we've been having a lot of shit going on, talk about the defense. Everybody did a lot to say. So we had to go out there, execute, and dominate.
You said communication was tough?
I mean, just not everybody wasn't tough. It's just like, I never played in the nickel and been in this defense playing nickel. It was just like, hey, what was going on? And then we came, like I said, we came into the second half and just came in here and just like, hey, let's go back to normal. I know we want our best guys on their best guys, but it's just too much movement going on. So motioning and there's too much going on.
A lot of the guys say a lot to clean up, and you still haven't played as well as you can, but yet you're 5-0. So, I mean, it's about winning. What do you think about these first few games?
We're still going, still progressing, and still got to get better each and every day. Still a lot to clean up as well, but we played our brand of football the second half for sure, though.
Just to be clear, I want to make sure I'm accurate. How much were you on Cooper at the second half, the whole?
No. What I said, we was in the first half. I was trying to get to him, but in the second half, we just went back to regular, and whoever was on him, and we just played it the smart way because it was just too much communication going on. And then we went out there and executed because I think we had one catch maybe the second half.
Yeah, 2 catches, 2 for 23 or something.
Oh yeah, we was doing what we were supposed to do.